Hello everybody, I am oh, I'm sorry, wrong screen. I am Interact, and this is Slay the Boot. Welcome back. Let us continue with our boot slaying on Ascension 4, and attempting to praise the boot. You might notice I changed the thumbnail to include the boot. It's because, I mean, have you seen that boot recently? Just like to draw your attention quickly to the boot. Choose a card to obtain. Go for the eyes, streamline, or cool-headed. I like a good old streamline. I think go for the eyes is probably going to be our best bet, though. And we'll see how we do. So let's start off by seeing what we hit with this. That does not do enough damage. How depressing is that? So let's weaken... Oh man, if we actually managed to hit this with the lightning... Okay, we didn't. Well. Oh well. You know, sometimes things don't work out the way you plan for them to work out. And life is all about learning how to deal with those unfortunate events. Since we're on a higher ascension and we don't really have like a finisher that we really know that we want to go for, I think we're just gonna grab the leap there. Alright, what do we got here? Got buffer. Obviously we're gonna remove this regret because we'd rather not, you know, just die. Pen nib is worth picking up. Pantograph might be okay. I don't know that I can pass up pen nib though. I guess pen nib maybe actually isn't super great as the defect because, you know, you're not always going to be using attacks. Let's grab a bandage for a little bit of extra defense there. We got a fruit juice, a steroid potion, and a focus potion. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 fires if we go this way. Well, we miss out on a shop. The fires are valuable because we do need to upgrade our zap and dual cast. But let's hit up the shop. What do you got for me? Motion chip. I don't know if I feel very good about that. Reinforced body is good. Chaos can be okay, or we could just remove like a defend. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with just remove a defend since we have leap taking up that slot anyways. Obviously start off by doing that. I think this is probably an okay time to drink this. Did I drink the focus potion now, or I'm gonna save it for the boss fight actually. But thanks to leap, we can actually just use 1 block card and defend all of that. So thanks leap, appreciate it. So go for the eyes. You know, it exists. No defensive cards is a little awkward here. But what are you gonna do? That guy having 3 HP is a little annoying. We did kind of heal 4 of that damage though. So get rid of that guy and then defend as much as you can because, you know, bosses are harder now that we're on Ascension 4. Or I'm sorry, they're deadlier. Excuse me. Everything becomes deadlier apparently. I've never actually, I don't remember what the highest Ascension I got to was. Because that was actually a while ago that I was doing Ascension runs with the Silent and the Ironclad. And I mean, you know, Ascension meta is probably not the best thing for YouTube content, honestly. If I was really that concerned about it, I'd probably just be doing dailies. Because that's way more interesting, most likely. Because Ascension meta is a lot of failure, and then... Do I really want to drink this potion to save 9? Yeah, I do. I do want to drink that potion to save 9 life. Thread and Needle is amazing. But Ascension meta... Ooh, heat sinks. Ascension meta is a lot of, like... You know... Wait until you get Unceasing Top and Anger or Clash as the Ironclad, and then remove every card from your deck, and... It's not very... exciting, shall we say. That's the kind of thing that you probably want to stream. instead of recording for YouTube. Not that I'm worried about it, because, you know, I'm not exactly the biggest streamer and or YouTuber in existence. I'll lose 6 max HP. I think that's the least punishing. So I'm not too concerned about it, but they buffed Potion Build that now gives you 2 slots. I think we fight the Elite just because we want to get relics. We've got a lot of question marks coming up. Also gives us access to an extra. This is not a good turn to start with. So let's just bandage and be done. It gives us an access to this extra bonfire. Alright, get this out of my deck. I think we're gonna open up since he's gonna wake up pretty soon anyways. That might have been maybe I shouldn't have used heat sinks and just used steroid potion and gone to town. That could have been a good idea. I think we're gonna drink this energy potion here. We're probably gonna save this steroid potion for when he does his attack where he doesn't actually do a bunch of damage, and hopefully we have a handful of strikes. Although it might not end up coming down to that. Yeah, that's what I said. A handful of strikes when he gets to this part of the fight. Those are all strikes. Looks can be deceiving, you know? Do I actually have him dead here anyways? 10, 12. No. So let's drink this to make this fight not take forever. Regal Pillow is nice. Smoke Bomb? You don't get any rewards, so that kind of sucks. I think Rebound is just a solid card. Regal Pillow actually lets us not rest as frequently and just rest right before the ball. It's kind of like maybe a better-ish pantograph, because if you're planning on resting before the boss fight anyways. So it's an okay relic. It's, you know, it's common, it's not super amazing or anything. Do I want Leap back on top? I think I just want Strike back on top so I have some guarantee of damage. I guess we play the Heat. The Heat Sinks obviously is doing nothing for us because we don't have any other powers yet, but the hope is that eventually we will get more. Oh man, I mean, Rebound Streamline's okay. I don't know that this is gonna work though. Remove a card, okay. Remove a Strike for me, and then be disappointed at me. Whatever, dudes. Shuriken. You know, it's a relic. Strength is not exactly the best thing in the world for this character, but look, here we go. Start off by gaining 1 strength. Woo! We did it, boys. We're in there. This is gonna hurt. Holy shit. So I've been playing a lot of the new Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. It's good stuff, man. I like myself some classic CRPGs. So I think what we're gonna do here, it's enjoyable. It is pretty early on in the game's lifespan. We're gonna put Streamline back on top, so we have a thing that is just a better strike. It's early on in the game's lifetime, so obviously there's a lot of bugs and whatnot, which is not super like shocking considering there's a lot that goes into the programming of a CRPG, and they always come out very buggy because it's just the nature of how they work, I guess. But, you know, they put out major bug fixes. I don't think there's anything at the present moment that's super game-breaking about it. I mean, if you enjoyed the first one and you enjoy CRPGs in general, and you even know what a CRPG is this late in the game, considering CRPGs are a very old school, a very, very old school thing, it's probably worth picking up. I know a lot of people are waiting until patches come out and whatnot, and that's probably a decent idea. We're getting really close to being dead here. We aren't actually dead yet, but we're on the cusp of death. These burn pluses are not going to help us out. So we have 30 damage to do. I mean, it's... Actually, did Shuriken win us that fight? It may have. I'm not sure. Okay, Echo Form is amazing. We don't really have a Meteor Strike deck. We have a really weird, like, we're actually just using attack cards deck so far. But if we take Echo Form, it makes Heat Sinks a little bit better. Echo Form is just really good. I would love an Energy Relic, thank you, to make Echo Form a little bit easier to use, because it does cost 3. And then I think we probably want this Quick Shot, but we're missing out. We might be missing out on a Bonfire if we take it. This route forces us to fight elites, and I don't know that we're in elite fighting shape right now. We could take a later shot, but once again, we have the elite issue. We have so much money, I think we just, like, go this route? Left or right? Heads. Heads probably would have been the other one, but whatever. So let's see how we want to do this. They attack every turn, right? This might be a smoke bombable one. Give me a second to cough. Sorry, my throat's very dry. I muted the mic so you didn't have to go through that, because trust me, it didn't sound good. So we could like rebound, streamline, defend. Yeah. And obviously use a go for the eyes as well. You get that sweet 1 strength. I was considering smoke bombing it because this fight's a little difficult, honestly. And it's not exactly, you know, if you lose a lot of gold, right? Even if one of them gets away, which I think this guy's gonna get away. You see? So I don't know that I really want to be worrying about that, but we'll see what this dual strike does. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we play Echo Form. I think if we can draw Streamline and Echo Form the Streamline, we can kill him. Outside of that, I don't think we have a chance. So Zap is not enough damage if we Echo Form it. Strike is 14. I'm just gonna do it because I don't really have a choice. But that is not enough damage, so yeah, I mean... I don't think there's a power that could actually do it outside of like Bias Cognition might. Yeah, Bias Cognition would have done it, but whatever. He stole like 40 gold, 30 gold. Neat. I might want Cool-Headed. I really want powers, but I can't seem to find them. I'll take Cool-Headed just for the frost channeling, honestly. It probably would have been better if it was something else. But I will take it for now. This is another one that I'm considering smoke bombing. I might save this smoke bomb for a an elite fight, honestly, if we're in a really bad spot. Okay, sure. We don't have any defense right now. We're obviously using Streamline. The question is between Heat Sinks and Strike. I think if we Heat Sinks and then Power Potion, but then what are we drawing into, right? Because we can't cast anything. I think we use it anyways. I don't know what the odds are that this gives you like a rare power, you know? I think at this point I'm using this just, oh, cool. Well, I mean, I got a rare one, so I guess the odds are high enough. But yeah, I mean, old school CRPGs, which is what I was talking about, where this is, holy ooh. I'm gonna smoke bomb that, because I definitely don't want to take that kind of damage. That's way too much damage for me. Oh boy, hi Snecko. Old school CRPGs always have a place in my heart. I remember my brother got, was it like Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate a long time ago? And I think around that time I was also playing D&D. So it was, you know, I've always kind of been I don't know if you might already know this based on the fact that I'm making YouTube videos of me playing a game called Slay the Spire where you play cards, but I'm what some might refer to as a nerd. I know, shocking revelation, right? Okay, sure. Draws me a useless defend. But, you know, so I've always kind of liked CRPGs and D&D and whatnot in general. So it's nice to have a company like Obsidian kind of back at it, doing it again, you know? Making the good video games. I probably should have actually played a Defend. I was a little dumb. Yep, now we cycle that block that does nothing. Nice. This Echo Form is working out pretty well. I don't know that we really have enough for Force Field yet. Conserve Battery is kind of like a weirder Leap, right? Because it blocks roughly the same amount as Leap. It's like one less than Leap. And it gives you the energy conservation. Force Field can just be a free block. I think I'm going to take Conserve Battery. And we came here for the shop, so obviously we're going to go to the shop. Dead Branch. Magnetism. Cool recycle artwork. I do like myself a hologram. Hologram Streamline is a pretty decent thing to do. Hologram Rebound lets you kind of control your draws a lot. Outside of that, I mean, Magnetism could be okay. I don't really know that we have the exhaust required for Dead Branch. We've got like one card right now. I know Hologram does, but I'm going to upgrade it so I don't have to worry about that. Whenever you use a potion, heal 3. I just don't think that's a good relic. Does this upgrade to cost 1? It does. We're kind of going powers, so I think I'll pick that up. And I might want to remove like a basic strike at this point. Or save the money, because we have a shop. Oh, the shop's a little deep, but I'll remove the card. I'll remove this strike. I think right now we're kind of focusing on... Oh, well, I kind of wish I'd saved my money. Whoops. Let's remove a Defend. Bonfire and Elite, or Elite and then Bonfire. The age-old question. It doesn't really matter. What would we upgrade? I mean, we'd upgrade probably Hologram or Magnetism or Echo Form. I think I'd rather fight the Elite and see... Oh god, I hate this one. And see what I can get before I... How the hell am I gonna get through this? That's one way, I guess. So cool-headed to draw a card. Conserve Battery, that's kind of nice. Let's play another cool-headed just to get some more block. That's actually what I'm looking for right there. So now we rebound this dual cast to get a bunch of block. And then we conserve Battery for even more block. So we've got a lot of block. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, we're short by 6. But it's better than not playing a lot of block. Wow, this is once again getting a little bad for us. I think we Echo Form because we definitely don't want it to go away. We dual cast and then hologram? I think we hologram back Zap. Zap and then dual cast to get that block out there. And we do have enough this time because Red Boy's throwing a net at us. And hopefully we get, there you go, some decent defensive cards. Obviously we can double cast Leap. Maybe it was better to double cast the Bandage, but I think Leap is better for getting enough block to almost defend against this. We're living in a land of almost right now. This is awful. Wow. Obviously we're gonna dual cast the blocks. We might be dead. I'm sorry to say, dear viewer. I know that you came here expecting me to just sweep through this. If you did, please go back and actually watch some of my videos, because there's not very much winning in them. Up until recently. I think we strike this boy and I guess throw some more defense in there. We've conserved 1 energy, that's neato. Double cast Streamline would kill this guy and leave us without a way to kill that guy. I honestly think we double cast a cool-headed and see what we can draw here. Okay. Rebound is nice. Sweet. Son of a... Rebound the Streamline. Play that, play defend. Still not enough block. Never enough block. But now we have Streamline, which will be played twice. And I mean, we have to do it to this guy, right? Like, we don't really have an... We could double cast Magnetism, because double casting Streamline is actually the same as casting a single Streamline. And then I think we cool-headed just to evoke that. And we drew a wound! Hey, look at that. Isn't that pretty neat? Dual cast Finesse or Flash of Steel? Let's dig deep. There we go. What you got for me? Another wound. Neat. I have a lot of wounds in here, don't I? Holy mother of God. I guess that's what happens when you... Wow. Hello, Purity. So nice to see you here. Should I have kept that transmute? I don't know, maybe. That's a pretty easy mind blast. Mango, I think, is actually the highest max HP relic that you can get. I think Lee's Waffle is better because obviously it, you know, gives you way more and heals you. It doesn't give you more, but it full heals you, which is nice. I don't know that we want anything. Maybe Sweeping Beam? I'll take a Sweeping Beam. I don't think Sweeping Beam is very good, but I'm willing to give it a shot. We definitely need to rest. Thank you, Mr. Pillow, for keeping us up. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Why did I do that? I actually probably should have done it to channel another Frost, but I'm scared I would, yeah, hit Echo Form. And that would be bad. Because I don't want Echo Form to get exhausted. Take a little bit of damage. Typical, very common. Double play Bandage, or double play a Rebound, or double play a Conserve Battery. The questions we ask ourselves. So we double play Rebound, that's 16 on this guy. And then whatever we play next gets placed on top, so let's play a Conserve Battery. Gonna heal ourselves, and then honestly, I mean, we're just gonna strike, and throw an Explosive Potion. Never enough block. I think do we need more defensive cards, or just to stop sucking so damn much? So that'll kill him. That's neat. And then we actually have enough block for once in our lives. We could have not played one of those defensive cards and played a strike. That was a misplay. The astute among you will notice that that was a misplay. Double play Cool-Headed evokes these two, or well, this one orb. So this is the same as playing a Defend. No, it's 5 less block than a defend. Let's double cast the defend. Sweeping beam. Okay. So we have enough blocks, we might as well play like something like magnetism. Thanks to the plated armor. Choose an attack from your pile and put it into your hand. I hate the fact that that's gonna get hit by the echo form because I'd rather... I guess, like, sweeping beam is the best thing to echo form here. Okay, we're gonna use this to get streamline because it does enough damage to kill him. And then, you know, move on with our lives. Hello world. Sure. Smiling Mask. What a good relic. I'm not even being sarcastic. That's a very good relic. Especially if you're, if you've got Curse Key. And you're worried about that kind of thing. Upgrade Hologram is pretty good. I really want Cool-Headed to be upgraded. I would like basically all of my defensive cards to be upgraded. But, you know, Beggars, Choosers, etc. Stabby Book. This is going to be extremely painful. Leap actually gives us enough blocks, so we're going to die. As much as I'd like to play Hello World. Oh boy. What would I like to dual cast here? Conserve Battery? Probably. So he's hitting for 21. We're going to have enough to block it thanks to our... Picking up Thread and Needle on like your first relic pickup is actually absurdly good. So I could double play Heat Sinks. That's a little absurd, I think, though. Double playing Bandage Up might not be terrible. Let me think. If I double play Hologram, though, that gives me 10 block and I can grab 2 cards. So let's grab a Leap and a Streamline. Because I think if I weaken him, yeah, then Leap is more than enough, actually, and probably didn't actually even need to get played. Let's just get Heat Sinks out of here. But we're defending. We don't want these wounds. These wounds will ruin our deck. We need the block. Let's rebound. It's doing 28. We're at 23 right now. That's 28. Oftentimes. Not all the time. If you're in like a different base set, I guess it's probably a different number. But in base, I'm not a math magician, and yes, I know I probably have said that joke before. But I don't know what base we're in right now. Okay, so he's doing 25, so we've actually already blocked all of it. And then some. We really need to kill this guy, like right now. Streamline is, you know, a lot of damage. That's for sure. We could get back... I think we just, like, get back... Hold on. Get back Streamline. Hologram. Get back Streamline. Yo, I'm on to something. I think I'm on to something here. Anchor is like Mr. Boot, but, you know. It's a relic and not a card. Loop. I mean, we kind of want powers, but we're not really in, like, the only power synergy we have is Heat Sinks. We're actually kind of just a Streamline deck at this point. So I think we skip that. I mean, Turbo's a good pickup. I could definitely see Turbo being worth picking up. If only I hadn't paid all that gold for Ornamental Fan. I'd be able to pick up Apotheosis. Frozen Egg would be nice. Bottled Flame to have Streamline start in my hand also would be nice. Let's just get rid of this Clumsy. Force Field? 1, 2, 3, 4 possibility to get more. Might just leave. Yeah. Gain 5 apparition. I don't know that I've been playing since this came out long enough to know whether this is the right option or not. It feels like it might be on this character, but since we're going such a defensive build anyways, I don't think it is. I think it also depends on who your final boss is, honestly. So we're pretty much playing Echo Form every time we see it, so I don't know that we need to worry about that. Streamline is our win conditions. We should probably upgrade that, honestly. Magnetism costing less is super nice, though, and this applying 2 week is also very nice. But Streamline is our win condition, so we should probably upgrade that. Neat. Get that out of the deck to begin with. Pretty nice. Alright. So let's see here. He's attacking for 16. These guys are stealing my cards. I hate it when they do that. Let's... Does the math work out on this? We rebound, which gets played twice, but it doesn't actually stack, oddly enough. If I had known that, if I had remembered that Echo Form existed, I probably would have just streamlined this guy. But I am a very stupid boy, so I forgot. And then I guess just gain some block, right? So we're blocking this boy's attacks. Steals my magnetism, and the other guy's gonna steal heat sinks. Okay. Interesting choices. So... double play Sweeping Beam does kill this guy. I really want to double play Streamline, though, because it's 42 damage to this guy. I'm gonna double play Sweeping Beam, though. Draws us some extra cards, gets us back our card. And then we can just Streamline, hologram back, Streamline, use Streamline again, get back our heat sinks, and then start dumping some damage onto the main guy. Alright, so, I mean, it's weird, but I think hologram Streamline is actually, like, a decent synergy. Like, go for the eyes twice, it gets rid of 2 of his artifact. I'm gonna take a hefty little hit, though. I think getting it to the point where we might actually be able to weaken him is a good idea, though. Evoke your next orb. I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. Alright, so now we can weaken him eventually if we want to. Which actually we can do right now. There you go. You know, Recursion honestly is what we're doing, but this is not where we want to be. So basically, the deck is just hologram, rebound, and then stuff like go for the eyes and Streamline, which I think is actually fine because it's working out pretty well so far. Do that just to conserve my energy. I mean, this deck is holy sh. Ooh, that's a lot of damage there, friendo. It'd be a shame if I were to weaken you. Is weakening him better than... So weak is what, 25% less damage? 25% of 30 is like 15-ish, so roughly 14 reduction. And this is a reduction of 18, so that's gotta be better. And that is not a Streamline that we've played before. That's a one spawned by Hello World. We could cool-headed and see what we get. That does give us a little bit of block. Another leap is quite nice. So reduced it by 13, so I was close. Magnetism. I mean, oddly enough, if we play Streamline and then Strike, we gain a little bit more block from Ornamental Fan. Not enough to fully defend it, but very close. Might just want to vulnerable him up a little bit. So, use Recursion to set that to the back. Dual cast. and then just hang out. I mean, this deck is not... I wouldn't say it's good. I would say it's basically just efficient, honestly. I like Hologram as a card. I don't know, I mean, you know, famously NL has said it's a bad card and he doesn't like it, but he says that about a lot of things. It's just, it's like Headbutt, but you get it back immediately, right? And then Rebound is like the actual, almost sort of Headbutt. Seek is very good. We could seek for the Streamline. That's another way to get this Streamline played multiple times. I think it's just Buffer though, given that we're on a high Ascension. I think Buffer's going to be our best bet. Yellowstone. Pandora's Box only transforms 3. Snecko Eye. I think we have too many. Like, this is essentially a 0 cost card eventually. We have too many zeros for Snecko Eye. I don't think Snecko Eye is any good on this character. Yellowstone is gonna probably bite me in the ass, and I probably should have just skipped Time Lord. Great. Big fan of Time Boy. Alright, so I see a decent path that kind of... How many bonfires does it have? 1, 2, 3? Is there more than 3 that I can even pick up? My game has decided it doesn't even want to show me. What you got for me? We actually already have enough block. I didn't realize, I'd forgotten about Anchor. So we can just kind of play out random stuff. And by random stuff, I mean things that aren't defensive. And we don't really have to think too much about it. Bandage up. What do you got for me? Transmutation. I don't know how I feel about Transmutation as a card. It's probably not good. Conserve Battery, dual cast, that's enough block, right? Do I just transmute here? I mean, sure, I guess. Sure. Sure. Why not? That turn was a whole lot of, yeah, why not, I guess. Which is cool. Get a Zap out there. Get my Flash of Steel. That's our actual Streamline. This is one from Hello World. Sweeping Beam is awkward because I could draw Echo Form or Buffer. But I could also draw, like, go for the eyes. I think I'm just going to Streamline him. Get a little bit of block from Ornamental Fan. Neat. Take 2 damage, not terrible. Okay, so we definitely play Echo Form. And then my game decides it wants to get a little slower. Again. And we're gonna block because we don't want to take damage. Because this floor is already a little difficult for us. I really don't know how I feel about Steam Barrier. I think would be better. Sorry, how I feel about Sweeping Beam. I should finish a thought for once in my life. I don't know how I feel about Sweeping Beam. It's kind of like an okay-ish card. It's like a better Cleave, but it's not that great. Barrage is awful. Steam Barrier I don't think is going to be any good. Aggregate's not really going to do anything for us. I think we just skip. Upgrade 2 skills. That could come in handy, actually. Even if it upgrades defense. Yeah. Even if it upgrades defense, I'm okay with it. We could pick up another leap first. Is that something that I want to do? I can't take Bag of Prep and War Paint. Is upgrading 2 skills going to be better than drawing extra cards on the first turn? The tough decision. I kind of regret that. Very slightly. It's nice to have, like, up. The bandage up is not great, but the defend is nice. And then what would I be removing? Probably like this basic defend or probably just the basic defend, honestly. I think I'll save the gold for now. God damn it. Sure. Give me that. Give me one colorless card. Ooh. Apotheosis, you say? Thank you, I say. I always like a good apotheosis. There's nothing wrong with a good old apotheosis. So let's, how do we play this? We rebound, leap, and then sweeping beam. We pick it back up. And then we have enough block. Yeah, sure. Seems good. Liquid bronze, actually, sorry. Liquid thorns. What an actual just description of what the card is. It's probably gonna be okay. I guess I'm probably gonna save it for Time Eater. He does a few multi-attacks, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. I don't think he does anything crazy, but... And sure. Alright. Get rid of this guy a little bit. Do I have anything that I really want to bring back? Like, I guess I could bring back Zap. They're not really doing any attacks, so it's kind of awkward, but I don't really want to hit this guy because Thorns hurts like a mother. Oh, hello, Apotheosis. You've come at just the right time to not really work with what I'm trying to do here. I don't even think we play Echo Form. Streamline and defend? I wish I had enough energy to streamline both of them. Okay, well that's a kill. Without having to do any attacks and take Thorns damage, so that's nice. Beam Cell. Beam Cell could be okay. Makes the streamlines hit harder. It's already upgraded. I feel like Darkness might actually do more damage in the long run for us, though. Let's upgrade Apotheosis. Because this is new. I have never seen this guy before. He has 999 HP. Okay, so he dies in 5 turns. Whenever he takes damage, it loses that much strength until end of turn. What in God's name is this thing? So, okay, the fact that it has the shackled thing, or whatever, shifting, whenever it takes damage, it makes me think that this thing's gonna attack me for like 1 billion damage. So I'm just gonna play super defensively. Cause I don't feel good about... Okay, now it actually tells me what it's doing. This is really weird, man. It's interesting, but very weird. I kind of like the fact that this fight exists, because it's just a test of do you have a defensive deck or not. And actually having an offensive deck is good enough, sort of, to be a defensive deck, if that makes any sense at all. Like, doing damage to him makes you take less damage? Although, holy mother of God, you have to do a lot of damage to this guy. I guess that's where buffer comes into play, right? We only have to wait 2 more turns, and then he's dead. Holy Jesus. I should have played Streamline first. That was an absolute misplay on my part, and I apologize to everyone involved. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Well, not a lot, but enough that it bothers me. Alright, remember, whatever you play first Gets channeled twice. So this prevents 2 less damage than that. Sorry, let's dual cast. Actually, no, that was stupid because dual casting lightning prevents more than the... It's weird, but it prevents more than the other dual cast. We're gonna take another little hit of damage. That's actually kind of a cool fight. Was that an elite fight? No, that was a normal fight. Oh, Jesus. That was an elite fight. Might have been a little bit better. None of these really fit in our deck. I think we really want to upgrade to start off cool-headed. To make this not just replace itself. We want it to actually give us more. Another max HP upgrade. They've been coming out of the woodworks for this one. It's a little weird. I maybe should have saved bandage for when echo form shows up so I can echo the bandaging. Oh well. Hello, Apotheosis. How are you? Let's play Zap. Play Rebound. Rebound our hologram. To bring back Conserve Battery. And then we have enough blocks, so we don't need to use stack. We'd rather just save the energy for next turn where we draw not what we were looking for. Although I guess we can't just attack a bunch here. I was kind of looking for Echo Form. We still haven't found Echo Form, huh? We still haven't found Echo Form, huh? Bring back Streamline. Get that one to cost 0. So Echo Form is... I'm not going to say guaranteed, because it wasn't, but almost guaranteed. I would like to draw a lot of cards, yes. So if we full-headed, that didn't work out the way I had planned it to. I've made a mistake. Not a terrible mistake, but a mistake. I was actually planning on using like Darkness to push a Frost to the front so I could Axe Kick Evoke it for more defense, but it doesn't really seem like that's going to end up working out in the long run, so... Oh well, I guess. We'll go back to just being bad at the game. So whatever we play gets played twice, huh? So that's 32 damage. I think we just play Buffer twice, so now we prevent the next 4 amounts of damage that happen to us. Rebound to Zap. Dual cast, not even worth it. And then we just dunk him with a Streamline. I mean, another hologram is another turbo. Or, it's not another turbo, excuse me. It's another Streamline, essentially. Well, this is slightly awkward. If we defend, we don't take any damage, so... That is the obvious choice. One would assume. That's a lot of damage. Neat. So we do have Echo Form. So we could Echo Form our Streamline. But Echo Forming our hologram gets us back something and gives us some defense. Echo Forming cool-headed draws us into things that we want. Like Buffer. I think we Buffer, we dual cast, see what we get. Let's weaken that guy. Streamline someone, or do I start playing... I think I play defensive cards. Just to stay alive, you know? It's a cruel world out there. Our buffer's gone to waste. See, like now I can double up the bandages, which is kind of nice. I like that. Let's rebound a hologram and pick up a streamline. Did we not play this? I thought we played streamline. We didn't play streamline, okay. Odd. I swear I had. It seems I had not. Oh, thanks for the apotheosis. I've already cast one though, so thanks, but no thanks. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Goddamn. Sweeping beam isn't gonna kill them all. Might get. If I steroid potion, that's 28 damage to all of them. Do I really want to use a steroid potion? Yeah, I do. Okay, so now I think that there's a way to do this, right? I think we start with darkness, which pushes that to the front. Okay, and then we... Yeah. We hologram back darkness. We darkness to evoke that. Evoke another one of those, then we... I'm wondering if hold on. I'm trying to think about this one here. We strike you, and then dual cast, and then we don't take any damage, and this guy hasn't regrown yet, and we just kill you next turn with, you know, whatever we happen to find. Alright. More max HP, just what I needed. Do I need a second rebound? I mean, all of these holograms are basically rebounds, in theory. I think the answer is, like, I could use a second rebound, sure. Upgrade a card. Don't mind if I do. I'd like to upgrade this hologram. I would like to drink this, but I can't do it when I'm not in combat. I'm falling. You know what? I think now is the time. Thank you, Sweeping Beam, for all you've done. I think it's time for you to go. I'm very sorry to say it, but it's just not working out between us. I'm very sorry. I appreciate all you've done for this company, but your services are no longer needed here. Clear out your desk and be gone by the end of the day. Actually, now I kind of wish I had a Sweeping Beam. So... joke's on me, I guess. Joke is on me. Mother of God, they're hitting really hard. Double strike one of them. We're actually taking so much damage, it's kind of absurd. I'm gonna just... Am I gonna die to this fight? I may well. I may well die to this fight. Double cast Apotheosis. What a good joke. I think I double cast Streamline. For obvious reasons. Then we cast Apotheosis. Barrage does enough to kill you. We play that, excuse me, and then we just rebound because it's more damage than strike. We're pulling this one together, but my god, are we very low on HP? Oh, hey, thanks for coming back after I threw you out like absolute garbage. I appreciate it. See, you're not resentful of what I've done. You probably should be, but I appreciate you not being. I mean... like, Ball Lightning's more damage, I guess. I don't really think I need more damage. Against Time Eater. Time Eater's kind of a clock, but... I don't know that it's that much of a clock. Alright, so we have 64 HP going into Time Boy. Let's see if we can work this one out. I really hate that you start off by just hitting me with a bunch of damage. It's really quite rude. We might as well start getting streamlines out of the way. I think we want to buffer the big hit that he does, not the multi-hits. And I kind of wish I had Thorns right now, you know? I'm regretting that Thorns decision that I made earlier. Okay, that's good. 5 turns, huh? Go for the eyes. Could I hologram back? Could hologram back my streamline, but I'm taking a lot of damage if I do that. Am I though? If I channel darkness right now, I can push a frost to the front and dual cast it for 10 block. And then have a bunch of orbs set up for later, maybe. So like maybe I can use these later to do a lot of damage. So we have 19 block right now, he's hitting us for 21. So if we hologram back streamline, we're gonna have 2 plays on the next turn, which is not great, but it's better than nothing, right? Also, he's not doing anything, so. Dual casting Bandage Up actually seems like a very smart idea. Yeah, okay, so we dual cast Bandage Up to heal ourselves a lot. Dual casting counts against this? I did not know that. That's bad, actually. That's really quite bad. Yeah, that's terrible. Damn. That ain't good. Dual cast Leap? Sure. Heat sinks. Let me see, what would I be getting back with hologram? Probably a defensive card, because we're getting hit for too much damage. Like 54? Do I hologram back a buffer? How much block am I at right now? 29? Well, 33? Hologram back buffer. That was stupid of me. I probably should have speed potioned here. I really wanted to be able to echo form this buffer, but it's just not going to happen that way. I think we sit on these dark orbs for a little bit here. Yeah, my buffer's gone now. That was stupid. That was a really bad play. Darn. Okay, that's actually good, because we don't want to be playing many cards right now. I think we actually just want to pass here. These dark orbs are getting a little big. We're in a very bad spot here. If I double axe kick, that's not a good idea. Double conserve battery is my most block, or is double hologram my most block? Where am I getting if I'm just hologramming, right? So we hologram back. One of them is going to be go for the eyes. The other one is going to be leap. We're going to go for the eyes to weaken him, and then leap for the extra block, and we're going to give him a little bit more strength. How long am I sitting on these dark orbs, I think, is the real question here, you know? Like, how long am I actually planning on sitting on these? I'm taking 30 damage. I think we need to double streamline, because we're not doing damage to him right now. Unless we're planning on sitting here forever and just waiting for these dark orbs to get up to, like, 200 and then dual casting them, what are we doing, right? Because it sure as hell ain't damage that we're doing right now. That's enough block. I mean, we're doing 3 damage a turn with lightning. Yay! Go us! Dual casting hologram. What do we pull back? Streamline and conserve battery. Streamline and rebound, actually, I think is what we want to do. And then we rebound. I should have played Beam Cell first. That was so stupid of me. We're gonna end our turn with him being able to go, I believe, here. That's the plan, at least. So do we want to axe kick this? Or do we want to just end by defending? I think we're sitting on this orb. I think our plan is to sit on these dark orbs for actual eternity. You see, this is what I need my, this is what I need buffer for. If I double cast a cool-headed, the dark orbs are going off. But I need to do it to stay alive. Okay. We can get back Leap and Conserve Battery. Or we can get back Leap, I guess. This probably would have been the Speed Potion turn, so I've made a lot of mistakes this game. Like, a lot. I zap, and then dual cast. That's a bit more block. Axe, once again, I should have Beam Celled before I did any of this. So Beam Cell, Barrage. Am I going to be able to do enough to... I can't do 5 more moves, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can only do 4. So putting that Beam Cell on at this point was stupid. Let's evoke that for some extra block and pass the turn. Oh, man. I could have had this win in the bag easily, and I just went and screwed it. I went and completely screwed it. Yeah. I went and screwed up like a complete idiot. He's gonna heal himself back up to half. And then hit us for basically lethal. Alright, definitely drink the Speed Potion now. What are you planning on doing if you're not drinking the Speed Potion? Draw me some cards. Okay, so he's doing, what did we say, 54 damage? Apologies for this fight taking a fucking eternity, but I'd rather not lose. I'd rather just my first Ascension 4 run be my last Ascension 4 run, you know? What do you got for me? Beam cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can actually roll our turn over right here. Yeah. We can, and I think we can full block this as well. Yep. I maybe should have played Turbo instead of dual casting, because now we don't have a Frost Orb to work with for the next turn. We definitely need to start with something like a Leap to get dual casted. What you got for me, Flash of Steel? $45. Is he weakened? He is weakened. Okay, so hologram back. Ain't no hologram back, girl. My leap. Leap me up. So we're almost fully defended. Channel some Dark Orbs. Or just hit him with Rebound for damage. Just hit him for damage. Gets us a little bit more block, gets us 1 more strength for what it's worth. Which is not much. 33, that should be easy. Easy, easy. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. Are we gonna live if we do that? Can I afford to not just do this? Can I afford to not just do 60 damage to him? I don't know that I can. He's hitting for 44? Screw it. If I lose because of this, I lose because of this, right? Fuck, we only have 3 more plays. That was a terrible idea. What am I doing? I'm actually so dumb. Am I dead? No, that... I'm at like 2 HP? No, because he's gonna gain strength, so I think I might actually be dead. Am I dead? Was that exactly lethal? Son of a bitch, man. Well, it was close. I played very poorly. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe for more in the future. And I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching once again. I do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one, where hopefully we can not mess up, because we had a really decent deck and we screwed it up like a complete idiot. Goodbye.